Okay. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, let's start the meeting, and probably, since it's, I'm sorry, what's your name?
I'm Jeff.
And what's your name?
Greg Schufer, I'm a surveyor.
Right, what's your first name?
Greg.
Greg. Since Greg comes a long way, Greg, we'll do yours first.
Well, thank you.
And then that way there you won't have to.
All right. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yep.
Yes, we've got a two-lot subdivision. I'm back again, by the way. Here I am. The south side of Unionville Road. Between, just west of, what's this?
Adam McMaster's.
Well, Cemetery Road.
Cemetery Road.
Okay, yeah. And it's south side of Unionville Road.
Right.
He owns about 60 acres and he's divided it in half. He's gonna give half of it, or he's gonna give it or sell it to his son-in-law. He's still in the Navy.
Yep, we looked over it the other day, because we have a copy right here, right?
Yeah, okay, yeah, you should.
Is this just for us, this one?
Yeah, that's for your copy.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, so this copy,
That's,
oh, that's
Somebody
the other
else's.
one.
That's somebody else's.
Okay, so this is the one you need signed.
Yes,
So this is just a,
two-lot.
they just did the subdivision. Perina has a sewage.
Yep.
We got it done
Yep.
because it saves, if you do it first before you start into the subdivision, saves a lot of DEP. And then this is a waiver signed on this one for now,
Yep.
and then he'll just go ahead and get it tested whenever he goes. They're just dividing the two lots. That's Cossack's old farm.
Yep.
Yeah, and they're dividing it pretty much right down the middle.
Yep.
Well, the garage is here, and then this is
Yeah, he just put the new garage
the
in
old
here.
houses there.
Yeah, there's the old stuff over here.
So, I make a motion that we accept the subdivision with no comment.
I'll second it.
All those in favor say aye.
I signed that already.
You already signed this?
Yep.
Thank you very much.
So you need every one of these signed, right, Gary?
There's 6 of them, yes.
And what about you want this date on here?
You need to sign. That's the county.
Oh, I'm
Sign.
sorry, I'm wrong.
That's it. Yeah, you need to put the date in.
What is,
Sign it.
4th.
4th of June. Do you need a copy of this?
No.
okay, and Kim, just me,
No, that's the only, just that's the,
just either or, right?
either or, yes. Should be it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there was nothing over here, right?
Nope. The owner's signed over there. They have to sign.
Yep.
Okay? Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
No problem.
You have to go back to state college.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Here's your rubber band thing.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You too. You're welcome to stay, but I figured you wanted to roll.
Sorry, I don't.
Thank you.
Yep.
Okay, so did everyone get a chance to read the minutes? Look over the bills?
Yeah, I make a motion to accept the minutes from May the 7th. I'll second that.
All those in favor, aye?
Aye.
Those opposed, or the ayes have it. How about the bills? You look at the bills?
Can I make a motion that we pay the bills for June and transfer any money needed to do so? I'll second that.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, ayes have it. Okay. Tax claim borough accepted a bid on a property for unpaid taxes. Is that anything we need to know about?
No, because I don't think you should say whose property it was, but,
It's probably in the paper.
yeah.
Don't matter. Housedale Municipal Authority is filing for a permit for improvements. Twig Street will be affected. What's that about, Kim?
I guess they're doing upgrades and they just sent us, a copy of their permit. But all it's affected is like the bottom half of Twig Street.
Uh-huh. Probably something to do with some water runoff or something. Okay, Glendale Fire Department just advising us of their intentions to merge with Reed, which we already sort of heard about. Okay, we'll just wait for that to happen. Clearfield County Planning Commission approved the rules for Red Ball subdivision from last month. So that's good. That's all the correspondence. Public comment. You guys are up.
I just gotta see what's going on.
Oh, you're just checking us out?
My name's Jeff Wong, I'm from Housedale Fire Company, I'm the president there. I don't know if you guys got a chance to read that merger resolution, but it's just, we have to serve with notice to all municipalities affected and request to either, you can support it or be against it, it doesn't matter. It's just a document that goes to the attorney generals and the auditor general's office.
Just a letter of support.
Basically, yeah, since you're a municipality affected, since you're one of Ramey's municipalities, if you guys choose to do so, it'll be another letter going to Clearfield County 911 at the completion of the merger, which is probably 6 months at least in the future, that since Ramey on paper is going away, that you would still stay with the new fire company name that we come up with for that covers Beccaria and that Twig Street area. Don't change anything for now, but nothing is changing as far as Ramey as a fire company in the borough. We've, in November of 22, we started operating together. We did all our fundraising. All the members from each company were accepted into each other. Then last year was like a trial run of everything. And since things have been going well, we're just doing the formality of going down to one entity now. So there'll be some changes, like, does Ramey Borough bill you guys for workers' comp at all?
Yeah.
So whatever, everything goes through, Housedale Borough would just be done for whatever that population is there. I don't know what that would be. But other than that, there's no real significant.
So that's not gonna increase at all because it's the same,
No, it'll actually probably decrease, it depends. It's gonna sound weird saying the population changes, but the best way I can explain it is workers' comp comes for the state and there's no real negotiating. They're like, this is your cost, you just gotta pay it. So say that there's a rate for 0 to 5,000. So say that Housedale Borough has, or Housedale has 3,000 and Ramey has 1,900. Well, each are in that 0 to 5,000 bracket, so each are paying that rate. But if they go together, you're at 4,900, which is one within that 0 to 5,000 tax bracket. So it'll actually come down. I don't know what that difference would be. Or it could just go up in a tax bracket, but so you might be paying a higher rate, but you're still only paying one rate instead of two smaller rates. So it'll significantly go
I
up.
just wanted to make sure we weren't having to pay for all that coverage, just still are.
No, it'll just be whatever.
We're only
Yeah.
responsible for the ones
Which,
in our area.
right now is like east of 729 and just Beccaria and, like outside of Smoke Run there.
Yeah.
Nothing's gonna change with that.
So do we need a motion for that letter? I don't think so, I just say we go ahead, Kim, and write a letter of support. That seems to be the thing that's going on though.
They're all doing that. What's the benefit for you guys to do that? Where's the benefit?
Right now, like, a lot of people are doing two jobs, like, right now our fire chief is also our treasurer. Last year, I was the president and deputy fire chief, this year I'm just the president. Doug Zaworski had like 3 titles at one point, just juggling all this work.
Okay.
So basically, by coming together with that, we can at least split stuff administratively.
Like we said last week, it gives them more manpower. More manpower,
Okay.
Like, we're not, like, fighting each other for support, like, say, like, we're not having a bingo, and then they're having a bingo, and like, we're tearing, I mean, there's only so many people in the area.
Yeah, I got it.
You know what I mean? Like, we just had our cash crash together, we had our, we'll have guns and fun here in the fall, like, every single thing we do is together now to,
Very good.
just be more efficient, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and get that letter out, no doubt.
As far as like, anything else, like Rainy asked, I was at Rainy Borough last night, like, should I still pay the workers' comp when it comes to July? I said, yeah, like, until like somebody tells you otherwise, just keep going as things are, because like, once everything goes to our lawyer, then it goes to Harrisburg and just sits there for who knows how long until they pass it along. So a lot of it's up to the government process, not really us to make it official. He told us around 6 months, could be fewer, could be longer. It just depends on how the state operates. Same way with relief money. I don't know if you guys give relief money to Ring at all.
Yeah.
But that's the same. So there's accounts that get audited and merged together because the relief agencies are actually totally separate from the fire company. So the state will make sure
Yeah.
all their money is there before they let it, go to another account. So
We work with the percentage that they do of our area, so it
Right.
don't matter who they're with or what they're still doing this much percentage of our area, and that's how we pay.
yeah, and that's how everybody is. They'll state will audit it before they let any of it get released to go to house sales account, so it'll be a while for that. And I forgot to tell Ramey this last night, but one of the things that we're probably gonna create, whether it is like quarterly or something like that, is just if one person from each municipality could come to a quarterly meeting of the fire company, if there's any business to discuss at all, if not, maybe just by email, but once this goes through, there'll be like 6 municipalities, and I don't have enough time to do 6 meetings every month. Like I had 5 this week alone, so, in due time that'll come up too, but just something that, instead of me trying to jump around to everyone, because some of them are the same night, about an hour apart. Maybe, just something where everybody can keep informed without having to shuffle around the area all the time.
Yeah.
Do you want me to send the letter to you?
Yeah, that's fine, because then I'll just compile all of them from everybody and forward them to our lawyer.
All right, Jeff, we'll make sure we get that in the mail to you.
Okay. Thank you.
No, thank you. Anyone else have anything?
I thought Jeff was going to be here tonight, but Mr. Gallagher, to give you a report on their project. Did Beccaria Township, were you involved in grant for the water? Did they have you sign?
Well, we just signed some support letters, I believe, and whatever else that we always,
You didn't have to do a resolution or anything like that?
no, boy. That was started a couple years ago.
Okay.
I'll tell you when it was, Mark might go, do you remember when we put that cross train at your house, right down from your road?
Been at least 2 years.
2 years then at least.
Oh, yeah, that guy come out.
Huh?
Yeah.
If they come out there and we sign papers and they talk to us, that was,
Yeah.
so I would have to look it up, Jerry, to see exactly what all, I don't think we actually had to do a resolution. I just think we had to give them some support and help and tell them that we was, there was no problems and we was for it.
We're working, some of the customers are getting together and they're doing a petition, a signature petition to get more representation on the board. I have publicized what I had told you before about the attorney who at that time in 2016 was Mr. Repack. And Mr. Repack let the Pennsylvania Ethics Commission know that Beccaria Township was partners with the water. Well, we have if you watched the last video I did, some of the board members are trying to keep the water exclusively for Arvona. And I made a projection that those lines that they're doing right now are in Beccaria Township. And it would be very easy for you to write a resolution and take over those lines and have them go to BCI Municipal Authority. And if they want Arvona water to be exclusive for the Arvona people, wow, I just don't see it. The Title 53 says that it's supposed to be equal, the representation. And the matrix that I presented to you that was produced by Mrs. Gallagher shows that there's like 2/3 more Beccaria Township residents using the water than Arvona. They had like 183, and Beccaria Township users are 387, I believe it is. If I gave you a copy of the matrix, so you should be able to see what we're talking about. But thank you for your time. We're still working on it. We'd like your support on seeing equal representation on the board.
Okay, Jerry.
Okay. There's actually another petition being circulated. They want to take away the Beccaria Township with Mr. Gallagher and Mr. Dixon. They're trying to get them off of the board, but I don't think they can do that. And I hope that you'll stand up and defend Mr. Gallagher if anything like that ever would happen. I think he's got the training, he keeps up his education, and he could run that plant, and he did run that plant. And I think he's a good man, and he's a good representation for the use of honorable supervisors. So, thank you for your time.
All right.
Hey, thank you.
Okay, so then, good morning, nothing on public comment. New business, we took care of the Houseville Fire Department letter. Planning waivers, subdivision Perino, we took care of that. Okay, Neil Huber. Neil Huber is at the end of, that's another street wall.
Upside down.
Yeah,
Walnut?
north
Down Union, that's Union Street, isn't it?
Union Street. He lives at the end. He's getting both. He wants to combine his properties because the garage he has here is on this unopened 14-foot alley, and he owns both pieces of ground. There's a alley here, there's an alley here, and there's an alley on top. He wanted the top alley too, but it's unopened, Walnut Street, but it goes to North Hill Street, so I'm not in agreement of that. But these two in between here, the two properties, this alley right here between, I'm okay with doing that. It's just the, and I don't know how we name that, Kim, that we get it straight, that that's the only one we're agreeing to. Other words, leave Walnut Street open, the unopened 40-foot street and Walnut Street, leave it open, but just, we could close the one between his two properties, just that 14-foot. I don't know how we gotta get that real clear to him on which ones we're doing.
I don't know, unless, would you want to call them down at Curry's tomorrow? And
Yes.
is there an option, oh, look here. Is there an option there with comment?
Well, there would be comment down, well, there's not a comment here.
There's even the really, yeah, right here. No, it already has it checked, no comments. So we don't sign it then because we do have comments.
Oh, yeah.
They already checked it, no comments, instead of the next block is a letter detailing comments made by the municipality. So, yeah,
So we just have to
we
reject it.
can't sign that because it says no comments, so I'm not gonna do that.
No, not that one.
Or I guess I'm not in favor of going that, what do you guys?
I'm not in favor of it either.
Yeah.
Right, this one in between the two is fine, but this one, no.
That's Ross Alley now.
So we'll just have to table that till we get that figured out. Till they get it figured out.
Okay.
Can't sign it.
Do you want to make a motion to give him the one that splits?
Well, they're gonna have to redo it.
Oh, okay.
They're gonna have to redo the map, do away with this, because I can't sign this that says no comments, and that's showing the area that's being closed. So we're not going to, we would do this alley, right here.
Can you attach a letter of amendment to that?
I would almost be afraid to. I'd just soon have that nixed off there, them red marks. I would just soon have a subdivision plan gave to us with that alley marked and only that alley. And then we can sign it and say no comments.
Wonder why they marked that comment. And they did that, that's typed in there.
Yeah, they typed it right in, no comments.
Maybe if I could just sign it. Yes.
Maybe they thought, well, I'll be in a hurry and I'll just get that pushed through and sign it. Don't record that check.
Certainly gotta read anything before you sign it.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's not good. We can't do that one.
Yeah.
So we'll just have to let them tell them that we didn't pass it with that alley, we were in favor of the one but not the other one,
I'll
okay?
get you his number tomorrow, and you can talk to him about what
Okay, you'll have to call me, I'll be in Pittsburgh.
I won't understand.
Good deal. Maybe just give me, you said it's Curry and Associates? Yeah, that number you're giving me?
Yeah.
That would be the best. Okay, CNB bank fees for paper statements.
We're
You
gonna
wanna-
charge $3 a month, and they won't let it go.
Right, so you wanna go to online banking to avoid it.
Well, I don't know, because I don't really like online banking.
Well, it's because we're old school.
I did that for the cemetery.
I don't know,
I do all my deposits right online.
I did it for the cemetery. I took over the treasury secretary for the cemetery, and I did that to save the fee. It wasn't CMB
Yeah.
Northwest,
And
but
I really hate to say it because I don't know, but I really, thanks, kid. There's probably no problem with online banking now. I think it's just a new wave. It's just hard for,
I've been doing it for years.
When you got this in your hand, you know it can't disappear into thin air.
exactly,
Yeah.
I've been doing it for years,
right.
years.
I can still, I'm old enough that I can remember when I was young, older people even complaining about putting their money in a bank.
Yeah.
That's if you had any.
If you had any money, that's right.
All right, so give me
So
the
yes,
motion.
so I make a motion that we allow Kim to move to online banking to avoid our $3 fee at CNB.
And I'll second that.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. Okay, I'm sure you guys all noticed, or knew, or seen, Jerry, we got a new tractor from a grant. They delivered it this week. Dan's been out using it. What's your thoughts?
Oh, it works.
That's good.
Works
It better
good.
work if it's new.
Yeah, it works good. Figuring it out, getting all the shifter thing. It's all electronic.
Right,
The whole,
it's like online banking.
like online Yep.
No levers to pull.
It's just a little lever and you just touch it. It's like, kind of like a paddle shift on some of these buggies and stuff. Similar to that, but you push it forward or pull it back. Just clicks it. It just clicks and that.
Lots of power and everything.
Oh gosh, yeah. Yeah, lots of power.
Stable too.
Yeah, very stable.
So, we need to, we don't wanna have, we don't wanna have a pile of stuff sitting over there. Next thing, you don't wanna run no more, the batteries are bad.
So we need to make up our mind, we're gonna put bids out for them 2 tractors and see if we get some bids on them. I mean, advertise them for bids.
At least the boom.
At least the boom. The Ford I wouldn't get. It ain't gonna hurt anything in that shed, it fits in the shed real well.
This is,
This one's
if
tough.
you do it, I guess the right way, and do it as wide as you wanna go, it takes a lot of time.
And it takes the whole road.
But the other one, you could go and do the 1 or 2 passes.
You're saying for like, just right along the road.
Yeah.
That one, but the boom's what's nice for the bangs,
Right.
like at the cemetery and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
As long as we run it,
Yeah.
I'm okay, I think that'd be fine. I just get worried it sets.
Right.
I mean, it isn't like we're gonna get a bunch of cash for it and it's gonna help us,
right, it's,
as long as we use it. So, right, if you wanna do that, and if we see that you get onto this one and you don't wanna get in that, and then it sets for another year or 2, then we'll revisit
Yeah,
that.
okay.
yeah.
But for now, then, we need to advertise, or we in agreement to advertise the boom?
Boom mower.
We never heard anything from Marvona. They were acting like they were wanting to try it out. I told them, come on, try it.
I'll put advertisement and they'll see it, and if I do, they do, if I don't, they don't.
If they wanna run it, it worked.
So do we just need to tell you to do that, we don't need a motion for that? Or you want a motion?
Yeah, because
I'll make a motion that Kim writes up a advertisement that we're accepting bids on the boom mower, and then Tom knows exactly what it is, they'll give you all the specs and everything on it.
was this the one that I sent to the COG already?
Yeah. And no one bid on it. No one bid on it, no one wanted to buy it, so we'll put it out there on what? The paper and,
Do you have a reserve on it?
no, no. Well, maybe I could even, once you got the ad wrote up, I could take a picture. There wouldn't be no problem with me putting it on Marketplace either, would there? No, but, so I make a motion
Yeah.
to do all that I just said.
Is it like a sealed bid? Is that what she's gonna write up?
Yeah, it would have to be probably
Sealed bid?
sealed bid by,
What month?
I'd say.
Next month?
Yeah, I'd say by July meeting. It's either gonna happen or it's not.
Or is it too quick?
No.
No.
I give them 2 or 3 weeks, either they're interested or they're not.
That's
So you
true.
need a second on what you did? I make a motion, we accept. No.
Just a second.
I'll second the motion that Dick had.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Yeah, and once you get the specs, Kim, if you send it to me, and I'll put it on Marketplace too. Or do you do Marketplace?
No.
Yeah.
All right, Dan, you'll have to give me,
I'll get you the hours of the tractor, the number and stuff. Do you still have that photograph of it?
I don't know.
Oh, I'll get you a new one.
Yeah.
What model it is and the hours on the machine. I don't know what else you want to put down with it. Works. Works good.
Anything else in old business? Dillon Road's nice. I'm sure we're gonna get some complaints. It's a fast road now.
Yep. Yeah, I saw that, I thought, oh, yeah. Want to complain about the rust, we complain about the speed.
They paved it, they needed it, yeah.
I'm not good at it either. I look down and going faster than I think I am.
Everybody does. I mean, you can't help it.
Yeah.
Before, you know, whatever.
You watched the potholes, or you did this, you
Oh,
did
they
that.
knocked the shock screw off his vehicle.
Well, I think if everyone has everything, I think we're good then.
Okay, I make a motion, we adjourn.
I'll second it.
All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Meeting adjourned, Tim.
Is it ATVs still allowed to drive on, carriage?
But it gets tricky because it's only to the state road.
Okay,
State don't allow you to ride on it.
no.
So I don't really know where they're going.
Well, I saw an ad that said that Beccaria some gentleman from Happy,
Yep.
does he own property in this area?
He owns it in about 4 different municipalities, and he has it in there all the time.
Yeah, it shows that
Can't ride ATVs on any of his property, and he must own a pile of it. Someone by the name of Happy, it's his property,
Oh, Mahaffey Airs,
probably.
from down Clearfield.
I don't know what it is, but it has Beccaria Township included in there, so that's why I wanted clarification. If you still allow them to run on your roads, so.
Township road, yeah.
Township, sure.
They're talking about paths in the woods and so on, the Happy's are.
Yeah, they have a pile in Hawkenberry.
Well, they have it in there, it's been in there for 2 years.
Hawkenberry and up around,
Where's that at?
like Hawkenberry, Mahaffey Airs, they're from Clearfield. They own a pile of ground, the whole pile, like different areas like Hawkenberry, and they have a nice big chunk, and then up on the Barrens Road, they have a big piece. They have a bunch of ground, they must have been cool. I knew who they were at one time. I know the one kid that's part of it's married to a lesser. But he's a part of it, I know.
And the Hughes Cemetery Association, well, thank you for letting us use this for our annual meeting.
Yep, welcome. Anytime.
Did you have the meeting already?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Everything go well?
Oh, yeah.
Why didn't they, have their sale at the church?
Well, that's beyond my, that was other people.
Yeah, I was just surprised I hadn't.
It was brought up, but there was other issues going on.
Probably
Couldn't help. None of
try to help, like everything else, getting help.
I kind of wondered too, but I figured everybody must have.
Everybody asked me about it before, and we brought it up. The church is one that always has the
Right.
egg sale and so on, but we're planning on having one in the fall.
I was just surprised, and then I thought I didn't remember seeing signs,
It's
so I
mainly money
shouldn't.
for the church,
Yeah.
for the cemetery
Right.
association.
Yeah, the cemetery and the church are two separate entities.
When we were there on Saturday,
Donated money to the Rosebud, or Longville Cemetery Association.
Yeah.
I don't know how that's working out for you folks, but it's gotta help somewhat.
Yep, every little bit helps. Yeah, they're just, I don't know what we're gonna do, we gotta get, I keep thinking, we gotta get some money lined up in there before something happens to Christie and she can't mow no more, so we can pay something
Well,
to
that's what I'm
do
saying,
it.
you need, if you can get somebody and have some kind of account set up, I don't know if you got enough to do that with.
Not yet, no, there's not, we gotta start, we gotta get money somehow.
Yeah, I know it's difficult, I don't know if there's any grants available for things like that. or-
We've been asking.
Probably not, but
About the best thing you can hope for is someone ends up willing you some money.
correct, yeah, correct.
If they leave the cemetery or something, some money, and then, because at one time they had a few bucks, they had their own mower, bought the gas, and they paid a guy to do it. And then, the money market, and a safe money market was down to point whatever, 1/4%, and they just kept depleting it, and next thing, no tractor, no gas, nobody. So then Christie uses her mower, and
It's unfortunate that all these cemeteries around are having the same issue.
that's what goes on.
Valley has it, Glasgow has it,
It's expensive to take care of them.
We're fortunate, we're very fortunate.
with what we have available.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just expensive to do it. I don't know, and then thank God for the couple little Amish buddies that we got for the weed eating and stuff, they come and weed eat and help out.
Oh, absolutely.
But yeah, it's our full-time job pretty much in the summer.
Oh, yes, nice this year. How often do they mow up there?
She mows about once a week.
Once a week?
Well, she hates to let it get high because then it's a bunch of work.
Yeah. It's bad. You're gonna get 10 times the hay.
Yeah, oh gosh, yeah. How much they want for the buggy?
9,
Oh, okay.
slightly negotiable.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not really mine, so I,
Right.
but, yeah. Come on, you got it anytime.